What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Happy Friday. It is April 11th. We have a 15-game Major League Baseball slate on tap for today. Funny, yesterday we went 6-0 on our money line / spread picks. We went 3-3 on our over-unders. It's, like I said, a 15-game slate. We're not wasting no time. Let's jump into this. There is a lot of money to be made today. Right, our first game of the day has the Kansas City Royals going to Cleveland to play the Guardians. And in this one, we're taking Kansas City plus because they have Cleveland favored in this one. And I like Kansas City. They got them the underdog, so we're playing them plus the points, plus 1.5 points. The game total is set at 7. We like the over in this one. As for our batter props, 2 total bases, we're playing Massey of the Kansas City Royals and Mazzarato of the Cleveland Guardians. As far as our pitching props, we're taking Bubik for over 5.5 strikeouts, and BB we're playing under 5.5 strikeouts. All right, after that, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Cincinnati to play the Reds, and in this one I like the Reds on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. As far as our batter props, we're taking Reynolds of the Pirates and Elly Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. Moving on to our pitching props. Flatner of the Pirates, we're taking his under 4.5. Feltner of the Pirates, under 4.5. And Singer of the Cincinnati Reds, we're going over 5.5 strikeouts. All right, as we move along, we have an AL East battle. We got the Blue Jays going to Baltimore to play the Orioles, and in this one we're playing Toronto on the money line. And to be honest, I would not be mad to play Baltimore plus the 1.5. I could see this game being a bit close. As far as the game total at 8, I like it over in this one. Moving into our batter props, 2 total bases, we're playing Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Anthony Santander of the Blue Jays, and Mullins of the Orioles. Onto our pitcher props. Francis of the Blue Jays, we're playing is over 4.5 Ks. And Shingano of the Orioles, we're taking his under 3.5 Ks here today. Up next, we got the Atlanta Braves going to Tampa to play the Rays. And at this one, we're playing Tampa money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we're playing the under in this one. As far as our batter props, funny enough, we're only playing 2 Braves in this game. We're taking Olsen and Ozuna. Onto our pitching props. Elder of the Braves, we're playing his under 4.5 strikeouts here. Bradley of the Tampa Bay Rays, we're taking his over 6.5 strikeouts today. Moving along, we got the Giants going to New York to play the Yankees. And at this one, I like the Giants on the money line here. The game total is set at 8. We're playing the over. For our batter props, 2 total bases, we're taking Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Willy Adames of the Giants, as well as Jung-Ho Lee of the Giants. And for our pitching props, we're only playing Ray of the Giants. We're playing his under 6.5 strikeouts here today. Right, as we move along, now we have an NL East matchup. We have the Washington Nationals going to Miami to play the Marlins. And Washington is coming off a very good series against the Dodgers, and they'll carry that momentum in. As a matter of fact, Miami has yet to list their starting pitcher for today. So we're playing Washington on the money line. I'm playing the under 8 total runs in this game. For our batter props, I'm going to do something a bit different in this game. We're playing James Woods for 2 total bases, but then we're playing Josh Bell for 1 hit plus run plus RBI in this one. And on to our pitcher props. Parker of the Nationals, we're playing his over 3.5 strikeouts here today. Right, moving along, we have the Battle of the Sox. We have the Red Sox going to Chicago to play the Chicago White Sox. And in this one, I'm playing Chicago to cover the points here. The Red Sox being the favorite, we're playing the White Sox plus 1.5 points. The game total today is set at 8, and we're playing the under in this one. For our hitting props, we're taking Story of the Red Sox, and we're taking Robert Jr. of the White Sox. Onto our pitcher props, we're taking the overs for both starting pitchers, Newcomb of the Red Sox and Martin of the White Sox, both over on their props today. Then we proceed along. We have the Angels going to Houston to play the Astros. And in this one, we're playing the Angels on the money line. I like the over in this one. Over 8.5 total points. For our batter props, we'll be taking Brenton Rodgers and Yordan Alvarez of the Astros and Ohapi of the Angels, all for 2 total bases. Going on to our pitcher props, Cachawanza for the Angels, we're going over 3.5 Ks. Blanco for the Houston Astros, we're going under 5.5 strikeouts today. Then after that, we have a AL Central battle. We have the Detroit Tigers going to Minnesota to play the Twins. And at this one, we like Detroit on the money line, as well as the over 7.5 total. For our hitting props, we'll be playing 2 Detroit Tigers only. We're taking Tolkinson as well as Keith. And for our pitching props, we're playing the unders for both starting pitcher. Olsen under 5.5 Ks, as well as Festa for under 5.5 strikeouts today. All right, then after that, we got the Phillies going to St. Louis to play the Cardinals. And in this one, we're taking Philly on the money line. We'd like the over 7.5 total points for the game. On to our hitter props. 2 total bases. We're playing Walker of the Cardinals. And then Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies. On to our pitching props. We're taking Nola over 5.5 Ks. And Palenti, we're going under 4.5 strikeouts here today. And on after that, we have a NL West battle. We have the Colorado Rockies going to San Diego to play the Padres. And we're taking San Diego's money line in this one, as well as the over total points, 7 total runs in this game. For our hitter props, we're taking the 2 Padres, Manny Machado as well as Fernando Tatis. For Colorado, starting pitcher Marquez, we're going over 3.5 Ks. And for San Diego, Pavetta, we're going under 6.5 strikeouts here today. Right, from an NL West battle, we have an AL West battle. We have the Texas Rangers going to Seattle to play the I was about to say the Seahawks to play the Mariners. We're playing Texas on the money line here. The game total is set at 6.5, probably because DeGrom's pitching today. We're playing the over on this one. For our hitter props, we're taking Cal Raleigh for the Seattle Mariners, and we're taking Berger as well as Jock Peterson for the Texas Rangers. On to our pitching props, and we're playing DeGrom under his line today, which is 7.5. And Miller of the Seahawks, we're actually taking his over 5.5 strikeouts here today. On to the next game. We're down to our final 3 games. Like I said, a big slate today, 15 games. I'm not trying to linger. We're trying to, get through it, give you the picks. We have the Milwaukee Brewers going to Arizona to play the D-backs. And we're playing Arizona on the money line here today. We like the game total under 8.5 total runs. Onto our hitting props. We're taking Carroll and Naylor of the Diamondbacks to have 2 total bases. And Rodriguez of the Diamondbacks, that's the only pitcher we'll be playing today. We're taking his over 4.5 Ks here today. All right after that, we got the New York Mets playing the Athletics. And we're playing the Athletics plus the 1.5 points here. They have the game total set at 10, and I like the under. As far as our batter props, we're taking Lindor of the Mets as well as Pete Alonso. Onto our pitcher props, we're taking Canning of the Mets to go over 4.5. And we're taking Sears to go under 4.5 strikeouts here today. All right after that, we got the Cubs going to Los Angeles to play the Dodgers. And we're playing the Dodgers in this one. This is an opening day rematch. Yamamoto did good when he faced the Cubs. Granted, the Cubs offense has heated up since then. That's why we like the over here. But we still like the Dodgers in this one. So we're taking the Dodgers on the money line. The game total being set at 8. We like the over in this one. For our hitter props, 2 total bases. We're playing Suzuki of the Cubs and Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers. For our pitching props, Boyd of the Cubs, we're going over 4.5 Ks. Whereas Yamamoto of the Dodgers, we're taking his over 5.5 strikeouts here today. All right, guys, before we get up out of here, our $2 parlay plays of the day. And our first one will be our pitching prop. And we're taking the Washington Nationals starting pitcher Parker to go over his line. The Philadelphia Phillies starting pitcher Nola to go over his line. Los Angeles Dodgers starting pitcher Yamamoto go over his line. And then the Athletics starting pitcher Sears to go under his line, as well as Baltimore's Shigano to go under his line. Then we move on to our hitter props for today in our dollar parlay play of the day. And we're taking Jung Ho Lee of the Giants, 2 total bases. Pete Alonso of the Mets, 2 total bases. Manny Machado of the Padres, 2 total bases. And Tolkinson of the Detroit Tigers to have 2 total bases. And we're playing all of them in a dollar parlay as well. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Good luck to everyone today. And I hope to see you guys on the next one.